Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm doing a Q&A today. I'm actually just trying to pull up the questions. I put a post on Instagram some time ago, a few days ago, not as so long ago, asking you guys to ask me questions. So I got a number of questions that I want to answer because you guys seem to love the Q&A videos. I love doing the Q&A videos, but I kind of want to do my makeup as I'm answering the questions, just so I'm not just seated. So, okay, wow, the internet decides to fail me when I'm doing a Q&A and I'm trying to pull up the questions. Wow. Okay, we're back. Okay, so I have quite a number of questions. I'm not going to answer them in any particular order. I'm just gonna be picking at random and answering them. I probably won't be able to answer all of them, although I'm already seeing like there's so many of them that are similar, so I can just bunch them up into one. So I hope I can be able to keep up, answering the questions and doing my makeup. And of course, for that reason, for me to be able to keep up, I'm not gonna talk about the products I'm using. I will just write them in the description box so you guys can check them out. But today I will be starting with my face instead of my eyes. So let's get into the first question. So the first question is, okay, some of these questions I think I've answered in previous Q&As. So if I've answered your question in a previous Q&A, then I won't answer it again. But the first one is, how tall are you? I'm 5'2" only. I'm really short. Is it 5'2" or am I even 5'1"? I'm very short. What's your personality type? My personality type is ENFP. Now, people with this personality type of mine, we are free spirits. We're just free spirits, and we're very emotionally intelligent people. And what I mean by that is that we can walk into a room and we'll just detect, the vibe. We'll pick up on the emotions in the room, people's emotions. We're good at reading between the lines. We're extremely observant, and we are excellent communicators, which is good because considering what I do, it means I'm able to relay information to you guys for you guys to understand. Oh my god, I'm supposed to be putting on makeup and I'm just talking. Wow. Okay, so but then of course there's some weaknesses. Like follow through for us is extremely weak. Something like coming up with the ideas, wow, it's good, it's easy, but then following through with those ideas, whoo, not easy. And then also, okay, I don't want this to be a video about my personality type, so let me wrap it up. Something else about us is that we're motivators. So we really motivate the people in our lives. Yeah, and I like knowing what motivates you. Like if I meet you and I ask that question, don't find it weird, because I just want to know what motivates you, what drives you. You want to follow this dream, so quit your job. I'm that kind of person. Yeah. So next question. Someone here asks me, what has been your best decision ever so far? I think that would be deciding to pursue my dream rather than doing what society expects of me. So obviously when you finish university, the next thing is you're supposed to get a job, climb up in the career ladder, and I chose to go against that, which wasn't easy. It's still not easy, but it's definitely the best decision I've made yet. And then the next question is, okay, I should be highlighting as I do this. Do you ever doubt yourself about what you're doing now? How do you move past that? Y'all, I doubt myself all the time. Is it even a normal week for me if I haven't doubted whether or not I've made the right decision? I doubt myself all the time, and I always wonder, is this gonna get me to where I want to go in my life? Is this it? I have financial goals, obviously. I have let me talk about the financial goals. I have financial goals, and there are times that I lose sleep because I'm is what I'm doing going to help me achieve my financial goals? like, and I just panic about it. Also, something about my personality type that I don't think I said is that we are overthinkers. So we tend to just overthink things too much, and of course that is not good at all. So I end up losing sleep over really small things. But she asked, how do I get past it? I pray, and I realize that I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be in my life. Like, God has put me where He wants me, and I should just trust that. And somehow that usually just really calms me down. I'm always like, okay, just relax, Joanna, you're where you are meant to be. So if you're having like trouble, I feel like that's something, if you believe in God or whoever you believe in, just trust that you're where you're supposed to be. Don't look at the next person and think, they're doing this, they don't. Just know you are where you are supposed to be. So I got another question, and this is not the first time I have ever gotten this question. Someone, and not just one person, very many people send me this in the DMs, and they send me and they ask me, so I'm starting a channel, so how much should I expect to make per video? So I'm going to be extremely honest with you guys, extremely honest. I don't want to sit here and lie to you. Let me even just finish baking, then as I'm baking I just open up. Okay, so here's the thing, guys. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you, oh, don't come into YouTube just thinking of making money, because even me, before I started my channel, like, we're human, and at the end of the day, when you see someone being successful at something and making money, you also want to get into it with the aim of making money at one point or another. So I'm not gonna sit here and say, start with passion, and then like you feel bad that you have an aim of making money. I'm not gonna tell you that, because even me, when I started, I had the aim of making money somewhere down the line. So what I will say is that it's not easy, because you might look at these people who have made it in the industry, or you think have made it in the industry, and they're successful and they're doing all these things with their lives, and they seem to be living well financially and otherwise. And then you think, wow, okay, I need to get on this and start making money. So first of all, don't feel bad for coming on YouTube when one of your aims is to make money. It shouldn't be your only aim, but don't feel bad about it. But then also realize that those people who you're looking at have paid their dues. They have worked their butts off to get to where they are right now, and it is not easy at all being in this industry. It is not. Oh my God, it's not easy. There's so many, because I've also gotten questions of, what are the challenges of making money on YouTube. There are so many challenges. You're going to be forced to do things that go against your nature. Like, if you're an introvert, you're going to have to learn how to network. If you're like, you're just going to, if you're someone like me who is a free spirit and doesn't like routine and admin work, you're going to have to learn how to sit down and do things like write proposals and write emails, and you're going to have to do many things that you don't like for you to get to where you're going. And there are times when you're going to be extremely broke. There are so many times that I have run through my savings and I have 0 shillings in my bank account, and I mean 0. I have nothing to my name. Nothing at all to my name, and I have to go and ask my parents. Luckily, I have that kind of safety net. Let's say I have to borrow money from my friends. I have to ask my parents to give me money just for me to be able to have bus fare to go and meet someone who maybe wants to work with me. And I get there and I don't want to assume that this person is gonna pay for the bill, so I just get water. Honestly, you're not going to just take off financially if you start a channel, even if it's one of your aims. So I think you have, when you're looking at these people who you think are successful, it's good to look at them. You can see what to look for too, but also just realize it's taken them a really long time to get there, and a lot of hard work. So there's the YouTube side of, you know, there's the content side of creating the content for you guys, which as it is isn't easy. And then there's also the business side of things, which you also have to work on. So okay, basically the point of this is you're going to be broke a lot. So be ready for that, and you're going to have to do things that you don't like doing. I don't know, honestly, like, I just want to be honest with you guys. Don't think you're just gonna come on here, make a couple of videos, grow your following, and then suddenly you know, you think you should be making X amount of money, but you're not, because that's not how it's going to be. And also, I feel like you also shouldn't think that growing a following is everything, because there are certain people who have humongous followings, but they're not making as much as someone who has even a quarter of their following, because they're not willing to develop certain skills and do things that make them uncomfortable for them to really develop the business side of being a creator. So yeah, if you guys want more info on how to make money on YouTube or monetize your blog or whatever, Joy Candy did a really good video on this, and it was really nice that she shared so much info. So I'm gonna link it down below so that you guys can go and check it out, but just keep in mind that it takes time. And I think you also have to think of it in the business way. Like, it's a business at the end of the day. Like, it's a business, and it's hard, because if you have a channel, and I hope I'm not rambling, I feel like I am, but if you have a channel, you're definitely leaning more towards the creative side. I'm a creative, like, that is, tell me to make videos 24/7, tell me to even put out 2 videos a day, I will do that happily. But when it comes to the other side of now dealing with people, how much should I charge and all that stuff, those are skills you're going to have to learn that go almost kind of uncomfortable for people who are creative, but you just have to do it because it is a business. So right now I could say maybe I've had my channel for 1 year, so I could potentially say I've been in business for 1 year, and I can't expect a business that is just a year old to be successful. Hell no, you can't do that. So just be really patient. Now, other than that question, I got a bunch of questions about just starting a channel in general, you know, how to start a channel, and just advice on how to start a channel. So what I am thinking is that I actually have many viewers who are interested in content creation, especially where YouTube is concerned. Now, like I've said, I'm a baby in this in this thing. I am still learning every day on the job. Honestly, I learn something new every day, but what I know already, I know can help someone who's starting out, and I definitely want to lift or hold your hand if you want to start your channel. So I think I'm gonna do a whole series on how to start a channel, from the tech equipment I use, you know, to the content part. Like, I'm going to just do a series of videos on that, in case that's something that you want to get into, because I feel like just answering one questions in this Q&A, I feel like is not enough, and I mean, you might want more. But in the meantime, never hesitate to reach out to me in the DMs. I will respond to you. But thumbs up if you want to, thumbs up if you want to see that kind of a series. I would really love to do something like that for you guys. So thumbs up. Oh wow, this one is so flattering. How do you maintain such a beautiful body figure that you have, the beautiful body figure that you have when you are always caught up with errands? Okay, do you have any health and fitness routine hacks that you use? No girl, it's God. Thus far I have come, the Lord is Jehovah, because let me tell you guys something, I don't work out. and now is when I'm actually trying to start eating, you know, healthily, remotely healthily. It's just my metabolism that's good, honestly. I wish I could give you a better answer or even a routine, but to be honest with you, it is just my metabolism that has brought me to where I am today. So nope, I do not have a fitness routine or anything like that. Then someone else has asked, and now I'm forgetting that I'm supposed to be doing my makeup. So someone else has asked, if I remember correctly, you said you are a full-time YouTuber now. What happens to your career, the one you went to university for? Well, nothing has happened to it. I have my degree. I have my degree and I did marketing. And to be honest, I don't know, guys. Like, you guys who work in formal employment, I've heard many people saying you don't need, like, I feel like at the end of the day, going to school, going to university, yeah, you learn a few things that you might apply in the job scene. But most of the time you learn on the job, and going to university, it's just for you to have that degree, that piece of paper to get the job. So you're not per se even using anything you learned in school. Honestly, do you even remember what you learned in school? Because me, I can't remember anything I learned in school, and I did marketing. It doesn't really help me in what I'm doing. Everything I do, I've learned on the job, which is good because, like, in this day and age of the internet, YouTube, there's so much content online to literally help you learn basically any skill you put your mind to. So my degree is there. It's there. It shows, yeah, I graduated, but I don't really do anything with it. And now let me just keep quiet. I do my eyebrows because doing them and talking at the same time is a mission. So let me finish them, then I continue answering. Okay, I feel like now I can move on. I want to do something a bit more interesting with my eyes instead of the same old boring looks. So I want to try something a bit, you know, interesting. So someone else also asked, what keeps you grounded? I guess grounded is just like when you're okay, I don't know what the meaning of grounded or what that question means, but I'm just assuming it means like what keeps you focused, what keeps you from losing like your center, I think, like your direction and all. Okay, sorry guys, my camera cut me off, but I was saying God is one of the things, and I think I've mentioned this every time that I'm stressed or I feel like, you know, things are not how I would want them to be. I just remember that God has put me where He wants me, and I'm there for a reason. So yeah, I think that's one of the things that keeps me grounded. The next thing is definitely my family. Oh, my family, they just keep me going, honestly. In times when I feel like I'm stressed, I'm losing focus on the bigger picture, they bring me back. And then the last thing is actually the bigger picture. I'm a very futuristic person, so I can, when I come up with ideas, I can see the whole thing down to the letter. Like I can see the bigger picture. So that's something that keeps me grounded. So even when I'm like veering off, I just need to sit down, take a few minutes, remember the bigger picture, and then I slowly come back to where I'm supposed to be. Yeah, and what actually helps me with this is my vision board. It really keeps me on track, my vision board, because it's right where I can see it every single time. It's even on, I've taken a photo of it, it's on my desktop lock screensaver. So I never lose sight of what it is that I'm working towards, of the bigger picture. And my mom is the one who helped me make my vision board. So guys, vision boards work. I'm not even kidding, they work. And my mom has a video on her channel right now, a really amazing video that you should totally check out if you want to make a vision board that will actually work for you, and it can become something that grounds you as well. I'm trying to look for questions that are not YouTube related, or questions that I've already ever answered. How have your friendships changed in your 20s? Wow, that's a really good question. I feel like how have they actually changed? I feel like now I prefer to grow with my friends, as because previously it was just we're having fun, we're chilling, we're hanging out. I feel like also in your 20s, your relationships, your friendships will have to be more, they'll take a bit more effort, because like when below 20, I'm guessing you're in high school, the first year of uni maybe, and all your friends are mostly like your school friends, like you see each other every day. But then when you leave that, especially when you leave uni and everyone starts going about their own life, it comes a time when you actually have to be intentional with your friendships. Like you have to really make an effort. You have to plan, when are we gonna meet, check up on your friends, and yeah, it definitely takes a little bit more effort as you leave school or whatever it is that brings you together. And also I think you start to look for challenge, not challenge, how to explain this, other than growing together, you also want your friends to challenge you. You don't want to all of you just be in the same, I don't know if I'm even communicating my point, but you want to talk about bigger conversations with your friends, the future, your hopes, your dreams, your fears, your failures. You don't just want to sit down and talk about, hey, you remember that time we went here, we went to this club, we went here. You want to have more meaningful conversations, I feel, more meaningful interactions, such that when you leave that conversation, you leave different than you went into it. So for me, I think that's what has changed in my friendships. I want more meaningful conversations. I feel that more effort needs to go into maintaining friendships. And I think I said one other thing, but I can't remember. Ooh, I need to clean that up. Now I just look like I have a black, like someone has punched me. I'm going to put colored eyeliner today because, like I said, I want to do something a bit different from the usual. So I'm going to use this Green Davis eye pencil, which is, ooh, this is really bright. Okay. Ooh, that is definitely out there. Ooh, okay. Anyway, let me answer another question. Have you ever had someone tell you the makeup is fake, it makes someone look fake story, and how did you respond to them? Have I? The thing is, I actually don't think I've ever been told that before. The makeup is fake. No, I actually don't think I've been told that before. Maybe my makeup doesn't usually look fake. I don't know. Maybe I should take that as a compliment that my makeup usually doesn't look fake, which is something I really strive to achieve. But of course, at the same time, I don't want to look the same after putting such effort and money into my look. But no, I guess I wouldn't really say that I've gotten that one. How do you find the vlogging and makeup industry? Are people ready to recommend you to others, or are some way too jealous and insecure that they would not promote your work? Girl, sounds like there's a story behind this comment. I think the vlogging industry it's not easy to get into it. But then the thing is, I think people are willing to help you if you just ask. Because I hear many people saying, people are not free with information. They don't tell you how to start making money, how to do this. But then the truth is, I think people are open with their information if you just ask. Like, it doesn't hurt to just send a message to your favorite YouTuber or blogger or vlogger and just ask them, hey, how do I do this? How do I do the other? What I would say is be specific in your request. Like, ask, how do I, like, in terms of making money, like, you have, how you want to make money online, But I guess you should ask something like, so how do I go about writing a proposal? If they don't respond to you, don't take it badly. It's not that they don't want to, because I found in this industry, it's not, people are willing to help. To be honest with you, people are definitely willing to help. So just ask. You have nothing to lose. You have nothing to lose. Just DM them and say, hey. Yeah. Someone else also asked me, how do you deal with negative comments and criticism? And that's something I think I'm gonna finish off this video on by telling you guys about constructive criticism and what I think it is and what I think it is not. So let me give you guys a scenario. So you're in the workplace. Let's say you're a manager or a boss, and you know there's one of your employees who's not been doing well. Are you going to go in public where all the co-workers sit and just be like, yo, there's a mistake you've been making and I really wish, like, even if you're saying it in the nicest possible way, it won't be taken that way, because as human beings, we generally don't like our flaws being put out there for everyone to see. It ceases to be constructive criticism the minute you air it out for everyone to see. So that, let's bring, or even like in relationship wise, like you're not just gonna your English, you're not just gonna correct your partner in public and say, you know, yo, like it's not gonna be taken well. You do it in private, which I'm going to bring back onto this space for bloggers, vloggers, social media. If you have something to say about someone's content or something they've put up that you don't like, and you genuinely want to correct them, the way to do it is not to put it in the comments, because that ceases to be constructive criticism. That's just, you may not want to do it, but you bring down the person. Because like here on YouTube, when you post something like, you know, girl, I love you, but you know, your content of late has been so not good, I don't like it anymore. Other people who are reading the comments can see it and like it, and how do you expect the person who you're trying to correct to take it? They're obviously going to take you to be a troll, and with good reason, because as human beings, honestly, we just don't like our flaws being put out in the open for everyone to see. That's just not what we want. So if you genuinely are coming from a good place and you want to correct someone on the internet, the way to do it is to send a message, a private message to them, rather than just expose what you feel are their flaws on, you know, on the comment section for everyone to see and even like if they want. So yeah, because you know, I watch many YouTube videos, and it's happened to me as well, where someone seems to be coming from a genuine place, but just the fact that they put whatever it is they feel they don't like about your content or about you, when they put it for everyone to see, it ceases to be constructive criticism. So if you're genuine and you want to help someone improve, send them a private message. I've gotten so many of those, and I'm always so thankful. I'm like, it's like you're pulling someone to the side and telling them, hey, you know, this and this. I take that as constructive criticism, and I actually work on it. But if you post it for everyone to see what you think are my flaws, I will just cut you off and I won't listen. I just had to say that one, because I think people are out here thinking they are giving constructive criticism when really they're not. So now let me put mascara on my lower lashes. Okay, it's not the wisest idea to put setting spray just when you put mascara. I'm playing a very dangerous game here, but I like how the look has turned out. I actually like it. Like, it's really giving me like summer vibes. Ooh. Played a dangerous game and I lost because I've gotten mascara under my eyes. Oh, I'm gonna have to fix that. Anyway, thank you guys for watching my Q&A. I know by now this is a very, very long video. If you have reached until the end, thank you, you're the real one. So thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will definitely be having that YouTube series, so comment down below if you would actually want me to do that and what kind of topics you would want me to talk about. So thank you for hanging out with me, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.